Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday night, Dirtkars Pro Late Model Series back in action. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Thursday night. We are live from Oswego Motor Speedway. Got a whole lot of fun coming in tonight. Michael Steele so far is the fastest guy. He's our defending champion. Michael Hermes running second. Mr. Devin Smith in that brand new number 95 machine. He is running in third. Heat race number 1 is grading up. Alright, for heat race number 1 on the pole, Mr. Michael Hermes. Outside of him, we got the number 46, Mr. Tom Queering. Sean Patrick in third, and Mr. Devin Smith's going to roll off in fourth. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us. We appreciate it. You can go ahead and chat with us. You do have to be a subscriber to chat with us on YouTube. I do really like the paint scheme of the 51 and the 5 car. You'll see Michael's here in just a little bit. And there's Mr. Tom Curry in that number 46 machine. We have not seen Tom too much on the Thursday night side of things. He's an admin on our Tuesday nights, runs Monday night with us. 10 laps to go, and we're going to be right back after this. Alright, we're going to go green, and next time around,
we got you.
alright, we're going to be going green. Mr. Michael Hermes going to lead us to the green flag. I love the chrome on that car. All these cars just look amazing. That's the best part about the season, checking out these new paint schemes. Michael Hermes is going to jump out to an early win. Devin Smith's going to fall in. No, Tom Green's going to fall into second. Devin Smith trying to get around him on that high side. He's going to do it. He's got position as they go down into the corner. Sean Patrick, the leader of our mini stock race we had just a couple minutes ago, currently running in fourth. Devin Smith setting his sights on that number 51 of Hermes. Devin Smith, last time by, did have the fastest lap on that 51 machine. He's pushing that thing right on the cushion. Ooh, he jumps the burn there. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Devin Smith getting right up to the back bumper of Hermes. He's caught him. Oh, clips the wall with that right rear quarter panel. He's going to fall back a little bit. 5 laps to go with Devin Smith, Michael Hermes, Tom Queering, and Sean Patrick. Michael Hermes just lays down a blistering fastest lap of the race. A 17:19. He found the secret, got a little bit of a hookup. 3 laps to go for our leader, Michael Hermes, in that 51 machine. Stretching that lead out over Devin Smith to 1.2 seconds now. White flag is in the air last time around for Michael Hermes. Tom Kring holding on to third and Sean Patrick running in fourth. Michael Hermes at 51, getting it done. Devin Smith in second, Tom Kring in third, Sean Patrick in fourth. Heat race number 2 on deck. Front row, we got Dylan Courier in that 813. Outside of him, Donnie Bartlett in the number 21 machine. Row number 2, defending champion Mr. Michael Steele. And Logan Tackett on the outside of him in that black and white number 10 car. Base truck is dipping off. And we're going to go green. Coming out of turn number 4. Courier and Bartlett. Green flag is in the air. Here we go. Bartlett on the high side. Courier down low. Michael Steele jammed up behind that 813 machine. And Bartlett gets a good hookup on that high side. Here comes Logan Tackett from last to second. Michael Steele gets around the 813 car and takes over third. That challenge for the lead. Slide job by the 10 car. Sends it a little too much. Donnie Bartlett rolls it up, does a crossover move. Here comes Michael Steele. Challenging for the lead in that number 5 car. He's going to make that pass thick. Here comes Logan Tackett back at it again in that number 10. Donnie Bartlett sets that right rear on the cushion and lets it eat. Defending champ Michael Steele showing why he's our defending champ. Mr. Michael Time Bomb Steele. We get him up in victory lane tonight. We're going to have to ask him the name behind that name. Michael Steele's got a comfortable lead. Have a second held over Donnie Bartlett. Donnie's got a fairly good gap between him and the third place car. Logan Tackett in that number 10 machine, and then Dylan Courier running in the back. Newcomer to the EFRL and our Dirtkars series on Thursday night. Michael Steele letting that number 5 car hook up on that cushion and just ripping it. Fastest lap of the night for Michael Steele, 17.99. Donnie's best lap so far is an 18.15. Super close times. Michael has got that 5 machine on a rail. 3 laps to go for Michael Steele, Donnie Bartlett, and Logan Tackett. Hey Johnny, we miss you, buddy. Yeah, that 21's looking good. He had a great run going in the mini stocks until he had a little bit of help. And I hear congratulations are in order for you, sir. That's awesome. Final lap for Mr. Michael Steele in that number 5 machine. Michael Steele, Donnie Bartlett crashes on the last corner. Gonna fall all the way to 4th. Unfortunately for him. All right, we got a brief intermission, so you've got time to go to the bathroom, go down to the beer garden, get yourself a frosty beverage, and don't forget to go say hi to Randy down at the Chicken Shack and get at some of that world-famous chicken. We will return shortly. Heck yeah, Burger King had that for lunch yesterday. Bacon King, buddy. Woo! All right, 50 laps of distance here this evening. Starting on our front row, Michael Hermes and Michael Steele. Ooh, Steakhouse Whopper sounds good too. Row number 2, Devin Smith and Logan Tackett. Row number 3, Mr. Tom Queering and Dylan Courier. Row number 4, Sean Patrick and Mr. Donnie Bartlett. After having such a good strong run in the heat race, falling just short at the end. The season is just getting underway, so if you're looking for a place to race on Thursday night, we have doubleheader action. We got the Mini Stock Series, and then we got the Pro Late Model Series. Mini Stock Series is a lot of fun. Those cars are a blast. And then we got the big boys, the Pro Late Models. Alright, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Tale of the two Michaels on the front row, Hermes and Steele. Their teammates, they're about to get it done. Green flag is in the air. Hermes down low, Steele up high. Here comes Devin Smith and Logan Tackett trying to get it done again. Track's starting to slick off down on that bottom line. Hermes and Steele nose to tail. Logan Tackett's going to take over 3rd place. Devin Smith down right next to the wall. Donnie Bartlett has moved up to 5th. Tom Curry 6th. Courier and Patrick rounding out our top 8. Jump on board with Mr. Michael Hermes here, watching him work that wheel. He is all the way up in that cushion. Here's a look out of Michael Steele's view as he I think the high side is going to be the fastest. So we got contact between the leaders. Hermes and Steele roughing each other up just a little bit. Steele, he's falling back into the clutches of the number 10 car. Oh, Donnie Bartlett hard into the wall. Looks like Donnie has jumped to the pits. Ooh, hard damage on that number 21 machine. We do not have fast repairs on Thursday nights. That's going to end his night early. Sorry to hear that, Donnie. Back up front, Michael Steele, Michael Hermes kind of stepped away from Devin Smith in that 95 machine.
I didn't know the fence didn't work.
These guys are getting it.
Definitely a little short for.
Steele closing the gap. He's right back to the back bumper of Hermes. Hermes going to dive down low. Michael Steele up high, still good pushing the cushion. Steele's going to get a better run off the corner, but Hermes is going to hold on to that front place. Michael Steele kind of doing a crossover diamond style move. He's going to send it. At least for the moment, he's taking over that top spot. Hermes is right back on his back bumper. Coming right back at him in the next corner. Ooh! Steele pushes hard. He gets into the wall a little bit. "11 laps in, and these guys are racing like it's a white flag." Michael Steele trying to send it on the bottom. Doesn't have a good enough momentum to complete that slide job. Michael Steele, Michael Hermes, kind of in a class on their own. Devin Smith in third, Tom Brewing in fourth. We'll jump back a little bit and see how those guys are doing. Sean Patrick started dead last. He is up to fifth. Logan Tackett is in the pits. Donnie Bartlett is in the pits. Don't notice any obvious damage on Logan's car. Hermes and Steele continuing the battle up front. You can see how slick that track is getting on that middle groove going through the corners. Bright and shiny a bee. They're going to catch the lap car of 813 Dylan Courier. Dylan stays down low. Oh, we got some contact between the leaders as they maneuver around him on that high side. Heavy front end damage to Courier. He's going to go a lap down. Michael Steele's got a little bit of damage now to that front bumper. Shouldn't affect him too badly. Both drivers banging the boards up there on that high side. Pushing the cushion. Slapping the rail. However you want to call it. That's what they're doing. These guys are teammates and friends, so they're going to race each other hard, but you can guarantee if there's contact, it's not anything malicious or intentional. In the corner there, looks like somebody lost some body panels. Logan Tackett back on the track, 10 laps down. There you can see the hole in Michael Steele's front bumper. Oh, caution is out. Looks like we got a crash with Tom Queering. Let's take a look, see if we can't narrow that down, see what happened here. Looks like Tom's already got some damage done to the front end of his machine. Chasing Devin Smith. Oh, something must have broken there, and it just goes and does not turn. Right front tire comes off. Oh no, look out everybody! Oof. Oh, watch out, watch out! You can't park there, Tom! Alright. Alright, Michael Hermes, you are on point. Michael Steele, you are going to get lane choice. Devin, you're going to go the opposite. Then everybody else will line up where iRacing tells you to as far as what row it tells you to be in. Yeah, Donnie, looks like you kind of got stuck in the wall and did a little bit of damage to the right side of that number 21 Yingling machine. Drivers are getting lined back up with the Delaware-style restart. Hermes is going to be on point. Michael Steele gets lane choice. Devin Smith goes to the opposite. And then everybody else will line up where iRacing tells them to. And then we're going to go on lead. Flag in the air. Michael Hermes, Michael Steele, Devin Smith. And here comes that 26 machine of Sean Patrick. He showed what he could do in the mini stock. Don't count him out yet. That might have been just what he needed to get these cars back together. Devin Smith trying to get a run on Steele as they go down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. He's got a line. Steele's going to hold him off on that high side, though. Devin Smith sends that 95 machine in deep. Steele's going to have the momentum on that high side coming out down with the straightaway. Drag race. Halfway through our A-main event, only 2 cautions so far this evening. We've got a lot of door-to-door racing action. Michael Steele tried to fend off that 95 and still tried to reel in the 51 of Hermes. Sean Patrick falls back a little bit, fading. Michael Steele resting that right rear quarter panel right on the wall. Oh, Michael's going to get a little crossed up there. Devin Smith's going to close the gap right to his back bumper again. 21 laps to go. Devin Smith with a run on the inside. Michael Steele on that high side trying to keep the momentum up on that number 5 machine. Down the straightaway, but here comes Devin Smith. Not quite enough momentum to complete the slide job. He gave it everything he had in that one. 19 laps to go. No blanket underneath those top 3 cars. Devin Smith side by side with our defending champion. He's gonna have a slide job on him here. Not quite gonna be able to complete the pass. So close. Devin Smith has a fender going down the back straightaway. He's gonna send it in. He's going to clear Steele and maybe catch Hermes. Michael Steele the crossover now, trying to return the favor to Smith. Devin Smith in that 95 car, 15 laps to go. He has been super fast the second half of this race. He's able to pull right up to the back bumper of that 51 machine. Got to keep a close eye on Michael Steele, though. Hermes drops to the bottom that time. Maybe playing a little mirror driving on that 51 car. Ooh, Michael Steele up into the wall. That's going to cost him some time. Devin Smith, he dogged that leader. He's going to get to his rear quarter panel as they exit the turn. Devin driving that thing in deeper than anybody else. Michael Steele throwing a slide job trying to close that gap back up. What a battle for the lead. We're going to run into some lap cars. This is going to make things real interesting. Courier right in front of our leader, Devin Smith, trying to use him as a pick. He's going to slide up high. A lot of front end damage over that 813 car. He's staying up out of the way. Michael Steele's going to get around him. Ooh, Michael up into the wall. Devin up into the wall. That's going to cost them both some time. Caution is out. Something happened with Michael Steele when he caught the wall. Michael sent it. Oh, and he gets the wall, gets spun around. Oh! No contact is made, but yeah, caution definitely come out on that one. That'll be on the number 5 car, but he's already going to be at the tail end of the lead lap now. All right, Mr. Hermes, you are going to be on point once again. Devin Smith, you get lane choice. Michael, I'm assuming they're going to move you back up to right behind Devin, so you will go opposite. We only have the 3 cars left on the lead lap. You guys are putting on a hell of a show. Good job, guys. Keep it up. So as you heard, Hermes is going to be on point. Devin Smith will get lane choice. Michael Steele will be in 3rd, and then followed by the lap down cars. Great battle up front by our top 3 cars. Steele ends up sending it just a little bit too hard. Caught the wall, spun out, which actually is probably the better option of what could have happened there. I've seen cars get into that wall and then get stuck up there and bust off that right front tire. Pretty easy to do in these late models.
Yes.
We are down to a single file restart, so that's why they line up single file. We're going to be 2 wide, almost 3 wide as we exit the corner down the back straightaway. Michael Steele, Devin Smith, and Michael Hermes mashing that loud pedal. Ooh, Devin Smith catches the wall, falling back. Michael Steele's going to be able to reclaim 2nd. Seven laps to go. Devin Smith down on the bottom, running right through that slick. He's going to take the position back away from Michael Steele. Devin is definitely working that throttle through the slick. Holy cow, good job, Devin Smith. 6 laps to go to see if he's got anything from Michael Hermes. Michael still trying that low line now, not doing it for him. Devin Smith's got a run on the 51 of Hermes. He's going to be to his inside. Not quite. Hermes going to shut the door as they exit the corner going down the back straightaway. Devin Smith might have a run on him here. We're going to be side by side as they exit. Oh, we got contact. Devin Smith's got a run. Michael Hermes, oh, catches the wall, hooks the right front. I do believe he just got yeeted into non-existence. Devin Smith takes over the lead. Michael Steele in second. Hermes in third. 3 laps to go. He's going to fall to fourth. Two laps to go for the 95 of Mr. Devin Smith. Michael Steele's going to be in second, and Dylan Courier, 2 laps down, is going to bring him home in third. White flag is in the air for Mr. Devin Smith. What a crazy finish. Holy cow. Devin Smith bringing home the win in that number 95 machine.
That was an awesome race. Where's the start finish?
Alright, we're going to give these drivers just a minute to climb out of those cars, knock the dirt off, and join me up here in the booth. Alright, after some late race weirdness, we got Mr. Dylan Courier in his first EFRL Dirtkars Thursday Night Pro Late Model race, bringing home that busted and bruised up number 813 in third place. Congratulations, Dylan.
Thanks, man.
Looked like you had kind of a rough night there, buddy.
Yeah, it was a little rough out there. It's the first time back in a couple of years, and just still trying to get the hang of it.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to knock the dust off.
That's for sure.
Well, how did you, did the car feel good for you tonight, other than the little bit of problems you had?
Yeah, it felt pretty good. It's got a little tight there going through the corners, but other than that, felt pretty good. Just got to get used to my footwork.
All right, buddy. We're going to do a couple quick questions here for you. How long have you been racing online?
I raced online for about a year, about 3 years ago, and then I just got back into it maybe a month ago.
Okay, do you have any real-life racing experience?
Raced a mini sprint for about 6 months, and then moved up to limited modified for about a year, and then I went to factory stock for a year, and then I got out of it.
All right, all right. So it's got a little bit of racing history for you. That's pretty cool. Did you race the same number, 813?
Yep. Yes, 813.
What's the significance of the number?
Me and my wife's anniversary.
Oh, dude, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Well, you finished home in third tonight. Not a bad start to the new season. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight before I cut you loose?
Yeah, I'd just like to give a shout out to Michael Steele for amazing graphics.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good night, and we look forward to seeing you back next week.
Thanks, you too.
All right, our defending champion putting on a hell of a battle here tonight, bringing that number 5 car in second place, Mr. Michael Steele.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. Man, you chased that 51 car 3/4 of this race.
Yeah, it was way too long. I hate that I brought out that caution towards the end of the race and allowed Devin to get back to him, and unfortunately, Hermes got into the wall. It's so easy to freaking do. That's exactly why I even brought out the caution that one time, and I'm just lucky that I never knocked off my right front.
Yeah, I don't know if he jumped to the pits or if he got yeeted because his car hooked into the fence and then all of a sudden he disappeared. I feel like he got yeeted out of the track.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the thing. I think that happened to Logan as well, and I think it happened a couple times last race as well. I know for sure it did with Austin Taylor one time. So, yeah, it was. I got to say that this track is way more fun than the modifieds. Late models, these things are just too gripped up.
Well, you guys put on a hell of a show. Man, you were trying to throw a slide job to all beat hell and just came up a little short.
Yeah, it just entry is so wide, but it gets so tight off exit. And then later in the race, once Devin started kind of coming up, I saw that he was making the bottom work, and I tried to get down there, and I could do it sometimes, but then other times I would just get super tight and just push up another fence. It was just it was definitely a grind. But yeah, I was lucky to come home with second place.
You did have a little bit of front end damage. I don't know, maybe that might have hurt your aero coming into the corners.
No, me and Hermes just used our shit up compared to Devin. Unfortunately, he's really good at hanging back and kind of chilling to see if there's a caution or anything that comes out. And he definitely did a good job of saving his tires, where me and Hermes just kind of got there to put on a show.
Well, you guys did that, man. You guys went after it.
Yeah, just hate that we didn't finish 1-2, but always next week.
Well, congratulations on finishing second. I think that's 2 seconds for you tonight.
Yeah, I think I finished second in the mini stocks a little. I honestly don't remember about the mini stocks. I try to kind of forget those races right after they happen, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to February next week.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on finishing second, starting off the season strong to defend that title.
Yeah, just hopefully we can keep it up there and get. I think we won 7 races last season, so I think if we can do about the same this season, we might have a shot.
All right, buddy. Who do you want to give a shout out to? Well, I know 2 people, but who's the rest?
Yeah, as always, Marcy and Vivi for always supporting me. My parents, our dog Archer, he's been kind of having some health problems, so it's not me, it's him, and it's just everybody's sick everywhere, it seems like, and yeah. We're all starting racing, still graphic design, 51 Motorsports, 51 Raceworks, Peanut Baker Racing, Jordan Blair Motorsports, everybody that helps me out. And you and Dean for everything y'all do.
No problem, buddy. It's good to watch what you guys do out there. You put on a hell of a show tonight. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. Well, see you next week and hopefully do it again.
All right, man. You have a wonderful night.
You as well, buddy. Take care.
The man of the hour, number 95, Mr. Devin Smith.
Whoop whoop.
Holy cow, Devin. What a run, man.
Oh my god, I tell you what, I don't know how I did it. I just know that I did it. But it sucks for Tom and Hermes there at the end. I know Tom did it, I think, like halfway through the race, which he was right behind me, giving me a battle. And then Hermes did it, with like 3 or 4 to go, which is horrible timing.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel bad for those guys.
Yeah, and I think he probably did it the worst because I'm pretty sure he got yeeted out of the track when he hooked that wall.
Yeah. Him and I think Logan both did that. I didn't know if anybody else did that or not. But
Michael, when he spun, he got pretty lucky. He hooked it with his right rear, but instead of sending him into the wall, it spun him the other way. So he spun down in front of cars, but nobody hit him. So he had probably the best outcome that could have happened there.
Yeah, especially in 3 and 4 there. Good lord, when the dirt kicked up against the wall there, it just creates like a ramp.
Yeah, it does. Well, it looks like you got a brand new wrap for tonight. That car is looking fly.
Thank you. I threw that one together, I think, either earlier this week or late last week.
I like it. It looks good.
Thank you.
So just a quick question. Do you know what your tires were at the end of that thing?
51 was right rear.
Nice. Yeah, you found something down on that bottom that nobody else could, that's for sure.
Yeah, I somehow still had drive off on the bottom, at least in 4 there. 1 and 2, not so much, but we definitely got the quote unquote slider line going in 1 and 2. That one seemed pretty fast. And then 3 and 4 for me, I just had to go in high, and it just hooked up on the bottom exiting 4, so just kept her planted, and she definitely made up some ground. I think I got steel that way, and I almost had Hermes, I think, but I don't think I quite had him 1 lap. I think I ended up getting around him, high in 1, and then somehow got by him low off of 2, I think.
Yep.
Or at least I know we banged doors.
Yeah, you banged doors, and then it was the next lap that he went high in the corner and caught that wall.
Yeah, look, from what I saw on the replay, it looked like he got tight and pushed up again, which is very easy to do. I don't know how many times I did that earlier in the race.
I don't know. It definitely looked like you were able to drive that thing in much deeper and much harder than everybody else.
Oh yeah, I was definitely slinging her in there late. That's for sure.
A hell of a start to the new season. Maybe the new computer helped.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe.
Well, I'm looking forward to this season. I think we're going to put on a great show all season long, and it's going to be pretty amazing to watch.
Oh yeah, we usually always put on a good show.
All right, buddy. Who do you want to give a shout out to before we cut you loose?
As always, you guys for putting on the series, and all the drivers that we have. I know we're still a little lacking in car count. I know some people couldn't make it tonight, as they seem to blame me for things, but not my fault. But yeah, we have a good group of guys between what we had last year. Most of them, I think, returned, plus a couple new faces I saw in the preseason race at least. And I know we had Dylan tonight. I don't know if we had any other tonight or not, but Yeah, good group of guys. And hopefully we can expand on that more with this season and just have some great racing throughout the year.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much. Is there anybody you want to give a quick shout out to? Oh, did I lose you?
What? No, I said I didn't have anybody.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on parking that thing in Victory Lane. We're going to have a hell of a good time this season, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight at the Dirtkars Pro Late Model Series on Thursday nights. Join us next week. Hopefully, yeah, Michael, that was a heartbreak, man. I think you and Devin would have put on a hell of a show with those last couple laps. I would have loved to have seen it happen. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We're going to be back. Are we back Monday night for the Gen 6 series? We might be. I'll have to double check. Check your local listings. We may be back Monday night for the Gatorade Duels on Monday night to kick off the new season of the, I don't remember, something beard. Full Throttle Beard Gen 6 series. Alright, everybody. Let's have a wonderful night, and thank you for tuning in.